Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael, and in today's video, I'm going to walk you through a very important fundamental knowledge in Python, which is called Python variables.
Okay, to start with, make sure your VS Code editor is installed and set up in your OS, and also make sure Python is installed in your system as well. Now, create a working directory, name it variable, then open it in VS Code. You can do that by going to File, then Open Folder, then you select the folder. In my own case, I selected variable. So once it's opened, click on this icon here to create a new file inside that folder. And I'm going to name this variable .py. So it's going to be a Python file, right? Yeah, so here we can now write Python code inside this file. Now, before we begin, I will want you to note this, that everything in Python is an object. Everything in Python is an object. Take for instance, anything 5 is an object. If you type my name, Michael is an object. Three 3.12 is an object. So basically everything you find in Python is an object. Now, this is where variable comes in. Variable is simple to understand. Variable is more or less like a container where these objects, where this object that we just talked about now are kept. Yes. So you create a container, then you keep the what? The object inside the container. That is a variable. So a container that houses object in Python. So in such that if you want to get any object in Python, you simply call the name of the variable with the print function. You can simply call it and the objects will be given to you. That is it. So now let's assign a variable name to an object, and this object is going to be my name. My name is Michael. So here is my name, Michael. Now let's assign Michael. Let's give Michael a variable name. So the variable name is going to be name, and the name inside that variable, inside the container, is Michael. Yes. So each time we want to fetch the content in the container, which is name, we'll simply write the Python print function, print statement. We'll just write the print statement and we'll put the what? The variable name inside. And once you do that, what we display is the content, the object inside that variable, which is Michael. Okay, so let's open our terminal. You can press Ctrl and backtick, Ctrl backtick, Ctrl plus backtick key. Your terminal will be opened immediately, or you come to view, then you click here terminal and it will come up. Now what I want us to do, I want us to see what we display when we we do print name. Yes, let's say what we had put in our terminal. So click here to run it. You see? What are you saying here? Michael, right? Check it out, Michael. So Michael is the what? Michael is the object inside the container. Now, we can have several data types. We have several data types in Python. And take for instance, we can say, okay, vegetables, right? We have different type of vegetables. So let's store the different type of vegetables, say like 3 types of vegetable inside a container, which is a variable name, right? So let's name it, the name of the container, let's call it vegetables. Let's call it vegetable. And inside this vegetable, we are going to have a list of items. Let's have a list of items. Okay, carrots, broccoli, spinach. So these are different vegetables, right? Yes, that we have kept inside the container, which is the variable. So here the vegetable is the variable name, and the carrots, the broccoli, the spinach, and so on, these are the different objects inside the variable. Now, if we want to fetch the content of the container, we simply use the Python print statement. So we'll type print vegetable. You just type print and you put the name of the variable inside the print function. And if you do this, and let's run it. And I want you to note that to run it, you simply click on this icon here. Click on this icon and you will simply run it. So let's click on it and let's see what comes up in our terminal. Great. So we see the different vegetables inside that is inside our variable. We have carrot, broccoli, and spinach. So this is how Python variable works. So think of Python variable as a container that you give a name and you save items inside that container. You can still say it as take for instance a hotel. You have a hotel, right? Yes, you have a hotel, and inside that hotel we have different rooms. Now this is a hotel, and inside the hotel there are different rooms. There are different rooms where people lodge in that same hotel. Now to identify each room, each room will have a name or a unique number, right? That unique number you attach to each room is what we call variable. So take for instance, here can be RM1, right? This can be room number 1. This can be room number 1, and this can be room number 2, right? And so on. Rule number 2, rule number 3, rule number 4, and so on. So this name or tag that you give to each room in that hotel is the variable name. Yes, such that if you want to access anyone lodging any of the rooms, you simply direct your search to each room number. So that is basically how Python variable works. Thank you very much. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was helpful, please do well to leave a like, a comment, and please follow for more. Thank you.